Hey guys, StinaRose here, and welcome back to another episode from the world of Otium. We are here in Snæfell, working on the Viking port, and time is running out on this province. Everybody else has pretty much finished up what they're working on, and we still have to bring the port to life. So today, that's what we're going to be doing. If you remember in the last episode, we put together the whole port area, brought in these two ships, one here, and our port, it goes along this area here. Now, I have come through and I've added the foundations of a few, I don't know if they're houses, I don't know if they're residences, or if there's some kind of storage room, I'm not really sure, but they are small dwellings, small, either homes or something, here, that are going to be spread out all across this port area. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building up these buildings. We're going to be adding some life around the port with carts and things like that. Possibly a path coming through here, a tree or two probably, something, just trying to bring this area to life. We really want it to feel like a bustling port where the Vikings are bringing in, well, yeah, these are Viking ships, so it would be the Vikings, are bringing in their goods that they've taken, raided or whatever, and bringing them in to this port area. So we have this side of the port. We also have the port side over there, and we will get to that later, but right now we are going to start with this side of the port. So let me see. We're going to need some oak, and I'm hoping that we have enough oak, or we're going to have to start grinding for a little bit more. Let's get some oak logs. Let's see what else we have. Let's get out these other. My inventory is a bit of a mess. I'm not quite sure what I have or where I have it, but we'll get this figured out. So my plan here is to have some Viking style houses. We're going to use oak for the main body of the house. We're going to use spruce for the roof. We are going to use birch for the flooring. Those are the three kinds of wood that we've identified in the palette here in the province, and I want to make sure that I use those. So let me get working. Let me see if I can build up one of these houses, get it looking the way I want it, and I will come back to you in just a little bit. Okay, I think that we have our first house completed. So I went with, it kind of feels like a log cabin, which I think is what it should feel like. Did a bit of stair use to give it some interest and depth. Still very simple design though. Over here on the sides, again, I used the stairs to just, cut in a little bit, give it some interest. Very standard stair pitched roof. There's nothing super complicated about this house design at all. Just basically pretty simple. So yeah, I think that we will build another one. So let's grab. Let's start. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add the floor. Now, what I've done here with the floors, the floor actually comes up to meet the level of this foundation. The reason is that way I can add the depth in the walls and still be able to look out the windows. Oop, that's not where that goes. And yes, I still pick up every single piece of wood. I don't like leaving resources laying on the ground, despawning. It seems like a waste. I mean, I know we got a lot of stuff here on the server, but there's no sense in just leaving it there to despawn. So yeah, like here we have the birch the birch, what am I saying? Floor. We've got the birch floor. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to build up the walls. So here, this is going to be exact opposite of this house. So there will not be any cutouts here. So we can go straight up 3, and you can't do that from the floor. Huh? Of course not. All right. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, okay, so this is different. Let's see, how do I want to do this? This is actually an even number instead of an odd number. So I do know that this will be 3 high, but how are we going to divide this part? See, here we've got it 2. You know what I think we're going to do? We're going to continue the same idea, but instead of just having 1 in the center, we'll have 2 in the center. Come out like that. Grab our oak stairs. Okay, so these first ones are upside down. Boop. And boop. And then the next ones are right side up. Boop. With a regular on top, and right side up with a regular plank on top. All right, let's do that for this other side too, so I don't want to forget what I did. Up 3, up 3 here, and here. Okay, so the first ones are upside down. Put that here, and put that here. Come back inside so that I can easily jump up. And come back down here. Okay, so our wall looks like this. That's not a good place to look at it. Okay, our wall looks like this, and I think that works out. I think I do like it when it's only 5 wide instead of 6 wide, but that's all right. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be putting in this window. Shouldn't be too hard. We do need to come up 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. We'll put in the stair above the door. Whoop, wrong direction stair. Let's try that again. There we go, the stair above the door. Here, the stairs are upside down. And here, the stairs are upside down. Okay. So that's that. Now on the back, if we look, we don't have upside down stairs above the window in the back. Okay, so that's something to consider. And we also don't want the window in the back to go exactly, nope, that's not how I do that. To go exactly opposite of the window in the front. We don't want to necessarily see straight through. So we are going to, if I can get this up in here, this is where we are going to do the other stairs. I'm going to get this. Thank you. Come over. Alright, here we'll go like that, 1, 2, and then here we'll go over 1, 2. Now I'll put the glass in just a moment. This area is going to go up, and then up again. Now I am leaving a hole in the peak because they would have had open fires to heat and would need a place for that to escape. Now I'm actually not putting that in on the interior at this point. but I did want to leave that hole in the roof and take a nap. So as you can see, this is a really easy house design to put together. Very, very simple. The one thing that we forgot though is a stair. Let's see if I can get this from down here. I believe that's a right side upstairs, so we're actually going to have to pillar up and get it from here. Yes, and we actually need to do that on the back as well. Pillar up. Whoops, pillared up too far. Let's try that again. One down and put it in right there. Okay, so that is looking good. Definitely the look that we're going for. Take a moment, munch on some fish. Let's grab our glass and our door before we put on the roof. We're using the light gray stained glass, mostly because that's what Wallace used on his other houses, and we kind of want our house here to match what's going on elsewhere. So we're using the gray stained to correspond with what he's done on his house. Am I really out of stone? I am. Okay, grab some more cobblestone. None there. Somewhere here I have cobblestone. There's some. Just so that I have something to pillar up with. And there we go. All right. Now it's just a matter of taking our stairs and adding the roof. Typical standard pitched roof. Oh, life has been busy of late. I did not get as many videos uploaded last week as I would have liked. Life has a tendency to get in the way sometimes, real life. I know that I've mentioned a couple of times that I am a mother, and sometimes moms get sick, and when moms get sick, there's a lot of things that kind of fall on the wayside. So I spent last week just feeling a bit under the weather. Bit of a cough, sore throat, mostly just really, really tired. Like, more tired than I would expect from just normal, everyday life. Had a lot of, it was just really exhausted, non-stop. So video making and server play kind of fell by the wayside last week as I just tried to hunker down and get well. To make matters worse, my husband was on a business trip, so he wasn't here to help, pick up some of the slack. He's a really, really good guy, always very helpful, and when I'm sick, he usually picks up the slack, and I'm able to recover quickly. But this time he had to be away, and so I was stuck without my backup support, and I really felt it. I felt his absence. So I am extremely thankful for the husband that I have. He's supportive of my channel here. He's supportive of my all the things that I do, all the different creative endeavors that I've been a part of, and he is an excellent help when, well, all the time actually. And I miss him when he's away. But he is back now, and I've had a chance to recover a little bit. I don't think I'm perfectly back to health. Not completely, but much closer than I was. So that is an excellent thing. Not very much fun trying to record and things when you don't feel well, and you have to stop every 5 minutes to, drink a bunch of water because your throat's killing you. It's not a good way to be, but I am back. I'm on the mend. It's good. Life is good again. So we are making really good progress with this roof. As you can see, we're just doing like I said, a standard stair-pitched roof. We want this to be steep enough that the snow would fall off of it. Trying not to make this go too extravagant with the build style, mostly because I'm running out of time here. Like I said, we are gearing up to start a new province, which means all builds in this province need to be finished so that we can close up this area. Well, we don't really close them up, but so that we can finish up with this area and move on to our next area. And the next area is going to be quite exciting. I think you guys are going to like it. I'm excited about it. I'm going to be working with a build style I've never tried before. And I've probably said that a few times in different episodes here. I've done quite a few build styles I've never done before. But this next one is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to it. And I just realized if I don't put a torch in here, we're going to have trouble. So let me get this torch in. And hopefully that's enough, because I think I'm out of torches. And there we have it. House number 2 is complete. So I am going to continue on down this way. I'm going to work on getting the rest of these houses in, and then I will be back with you in just a little bit. Alright guys, we are back, and as you can see, I have made a lot of progress. Our little port village, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little houses over on this side. And I also worked over on the other side, and we have 5 little houses over there too. So I've done a lot of work off camera to get these houses put up, to figure out where they're going to go, and I think that this place is looking really good. I added a couple of trees in, made some variation here on the path around the port, and I'm really pleased with how this all is turning out. I really like the way that these look. It has been many days since I recorded the last episode here on Otium. Still trying to get my voice completely back. I'm finding the more I talk, the more likely my voice is to cut out. So just kind of dealing with that a little bit. And time-wise, didn't have a lot of time to record. But yes, this is our port village. Instead of doing, I had thought about doing a path through here, but that didn't end up happening. And I think it's okay. We can cross the river quite easily with it being frozen. There in the distance you can see Iceland Queen's build, Nerd's build, and then that way you can just start to make out the palisade for the walled little city area. But I really like the way that this looks. I did add in some ice bridges. Nerd has come through here and moved our portal. He made this nice little interior cave system with the portal inside. And he connected it with an ice bridge. Now I kind of came through and added some more ice to make it look more natural instead of just a 3-wide ice coming out. And then I added some ice bridges over here, connecting the 2 parts of the docks this used to be open water. You couldn't get easily from one to the other. So I added some ice bridges here. Coming up, again, the ice, coarse dirt, some snow blocks, just to give this place a little bit more life. Added some spruce trees in, and I really love the way that this has turned out. I think it looks really, really cool. Yeah, not sure why that's not loading in. There it is. So we've got our ships coming into our port, and we've got the port city. Isn't that fantastic? That just looks so cool with all of the houses in there. And then the big house up on the hill and Brownie's church. Yeah, this place is looking really great. But we're out of time. And it is time now to figure out, well, it's time to say goodbye to Snæfell. And why do I hear a zombie? Wow. It's time to say goodbye to Snæfell and get ready to go over to our next province, because that's where we're going to be working in the next episode. Guys, I really hope that you have enjoyed this Viking-inspired build. If you have, I really would appreciate the like and a comment on this video. Don't forget to check out the other members of Otium. Their links are in the description below. You can check out their videos on Snæfell and get a look at what they're doing. Some really great people here on this server. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye now.